Good morning and happy Resurrection Sunday. I am Wayne Johnson with Doc and Queen Ministries. Today I will discuss what do you do when things aren't going so well in your life, and what you want to do when things are not going well in your life is pray and have faith. I know that sounds so cliche, and a lot of people say that, but it's actually the best thing you can do. So let's start with prayer. Prayer is having a one on one relationship with God the Father. And that prayer doesn't look like you just pray, say something, and leave. It is actually having a relationship with Him. And it takes time to build, just like a relationship with someone else that you know or someone else that you meet. So you have to have a personal relationship with Him. You pray to Him, you take your time, you talk with Him, and you meditate and allow Him, Father, to share with you. Allow Him to be able to talk back to you. And that may take some time for you to have that uh, relationship with Him talking back to you, but it's going to take you being intimate with the Father, and it takes time. Faith is believing in Him, and it takes time again to develop faith. It doesn't happen overnight. It probably won't happen in a week. It probably won't happen in a month, and it could take up to a year and maybe even more. But the key is to pray and have faith so you can build upon both those two things. Yes, it's just what everybody says, but it's actually doing it. And you have to get in tune with it. It's not something that you just say and just sky right on over it. You have to get to a point where you take it and it's personable. There may be a special set time that you take. It may be a special set place that it takes. Now, of course, you can pray anywhere, but when I'm talking about that special intimacy, when you're at home, there's probably times that you are always there. Now, what you want to do is you want to find a comfortable place that you can go where there's no distractions. You also want to develop a time where that you know that there also will not be any distraction because it's you and God alone. I want to read with you um, a scripture that I think is key and allow it to get into your spirit and your heart. And as you start to see things change, and like I said, it won't happen overnight. But when you pray to God, you want to look for the evidence that your prayer is beginning to work. He's going to make you feel better. He's going to take your pains and your sorrow and begin to heal you. And when you begin to heal, you will feel better. I want to read this to you. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2, and it reads, "We must never stop looking to Jesus. He is the leader of our faith, and He is the one who makes our faith complete. He suffered death on a cross, but He accepted the shame of the cross as if it were nothing because of the joy He could see waiting for Him. And now He is sitting at the right side of God's throne." Today is Resurrection Sunday, and we know, based on the time, the Jewish time, anywhere between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. this morning, Jesus rose, which is the foundation of Christianity. This saves us. This gives us a right to the tree of life, heaven for eternity. We know it's between those times because that's how the Jewish broke down the time frame, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And the women went to the grave, the burial, um, early that morning. And so, since it was between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m., he had already risen because when they got there, he was not there. That sorrow, that pain became joy. And just like your prayer and your faith will become joy, but it takes time. God bless you, love you, and have a wonderful Resurrection Sunday.